These 3D prints are actually useful things that you can make on that 3D printer that you bought as part of your midlife crisis. Because colorful dragons can only soothe the holes in your soul so much. So, starting off, we've got zip ties. These are much cheaper to print than to buy, and they work if your settings are just right. Then there's this banana stand because everybody needs bananas in their kitchen even though they won't get eaten. Next is a paste pusher. This is the easiest on the list to print and use, and it costed me like 2 cents. Meaning I can lose it and just print more of them guilt-free. And speaking of teeth, I printed this toothbrush holder shaped like a tooth. Then I printed these grocery bag holders because carrying every single item in one trip after shopping is proven to increase testosterone by over 9,000.
It's over 9,000!
Probably the most useful on this list is the paper towel holder. It has holes for screws, but I'm using 2-sided tape. Now I've got paper towels on demand just like Netflix, minus all the ads. Next up are storage trays for small parts, which is another great 3D print. This one is going to be used for sorting Lego minifigure pieces.
We did, but the way I'm using it makes it an adult thing.
Another thing you can print as part of your new unnecessary hobby is a planter for your wife, because she's got to think that this thing wasn't a total waste of money. Just don't tell her how much wood-based filament cost, because it costed like $1,000. You can also print storage for your games and SD cards if you have a Switch. This one is in the shape of a Super Mario question mark box. Now, since 3D printers are often bought by nerds who use it to build stupid armies to play stupid games, you can print this cool bottle opener so you can crack a cold one with the boys while you daka your way through a 3-day campaign against giant space bugs instead of Netflix and chilling with your girl, because you know, mental health and priorities are important. Your 3D printer can also come in handy to make these cool wet floor signs for different things. Keep your Xbox on during important downloads, make sure nobody wrecks your cool whip, those are works in progress, people. And if that's you, I would recommend the biohazard sign to ensure that nobody touches your stuff. Now, part of having a midlife crisis is collectible junk like these Pokemon cards. They just cause clutter, but you also can't throw them away. So I 3D printed a card holder with these color-coded organizers to store all of my cards in hopes that they turn out to be a better investment than college was, and my 401k, which has about as many dollars in it as this channel does subscribers on it. Please subscribe. This channel is my retirement plan. Speaking of subscribers, if you want to know how I grew my TikTok account to over 1.5 million followers organically, and the strategies that I'm going to be applying to this channel to grow it to over 1 million subscribers before the year's over, check out the video description for a link to my full viral formula, as well as a link to nightweave.com, which isn't really sponsoring this video, but it's my own brand and business that my wife and I started, and it's all about keeping your inner nerd nice and toasty. We make functional real-world cloaks for there and back again, and since the world's going to end, some of us are going to watch it end in style, and we'll stay warm the whole time. So another useful thing to print is this soap dish, which has a grill and a little tray that drains out into the sink. And then there's this cool dinosaur puzzle game that you can print. So next time a little iPad kid asks you if they have any games on your phone, you can just hand them this and watch their tiny little brains explode.
You do.
And finally, I printed a little shelf to go in the secret compartment of one of my vehicles. And maybe this is why my 401k looks like the inside of my wallet, which is empty. And yeah, I'm the type of guy who's gonna spend tens of thousands of dollars on a vehicle, $1,000 on a 3D printer, also I can print this shelf for 10 cents rather than buying it on Amazon for 10. Because you gotta be smart with your finances in 2024. And that's a great segue into a plug for a financial business that sponsored this video, except there isn't one, so you won't have to listen to another commercial. So I hope you enjoyed watching these useful 3D prints, and next time I will either be printing all 150 original Pokemon to scale, a giant scale map of Middle Earth, or an army of 3D printed Koroks from Zelda designed to go into your garden. All of that is on the way, with a goal of a new 3D printed related video every single week. So subscribe if you want to join me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.